it's just something like I'm trying to really. I ain't gonna stunt. Anybody want to know why he keep going live so much? This joint actually builds subscribers, dog. Like you can have a video do 10,000, 20,000 views and get 3 subscribers, 5 subscribers. You'd be lucky if you get 5 subscribers. Versus you do a live chat, kick the bobo. Person probably won't even like your jump, but they'll subscribe or whatever that the case may be. You did. So I think that's pretty awesome. You did. So this the night count right here. This the night. This the after party. The after party. You feel me? This the on laying in my bed, seeing what the lit read, trying to have a conversation on some quiet storm pouring on the radio. This for all everybody out of South Florida, man, who know about the quiet storm. Quiet storm blow away on my mind. Uh-huh. Man, quiet storm is the realest, dog. Like, I thank God for all this blessings though. Like one thing for sure, I tell everybody in the United States of America, love where you from, dog. Because we in America at the end of the day, dog. Like at the end of the day, we in the land of milk and honey. Now, it got folks that wanna rob our country blind and make sure that it's just milk and no honey. Hopefully we can sustain and God will touch their heart to realize this is the greatest country in the world, dog. You know, like our they talk about 2, 3 days ago and beyond. In the past, I was feeling betrayed, bro. Like I used to feel like I spent so much time trying to validate my Americanism. Like you know what I'm saying? Like when I say that is, and that started when I got grown. I never tried to take super big pride and I just knew I was American, but I never tried. What's up, one and D only Lila? Man, what's up, man? Talk to me, women. Y'all, let's talk about some grown up talk, man. Make this shit a grown up conversation. Just prove to me you ain't a robot. Say something other than hi. Throw something out there. How your man treating you? You know what I'm saying? What kind of man you like? What was the worst relationship you ever had? We having grown up talk. I'm trying to make this like the love hour, man. Hey, this the love hour. I'm here to help y'all with y'all love problems, man. Nothing was going on. Hey, you said what's going on, which you meant to say going. I know what you were trying to say though. This the love hour, man. Y'all drop them chat. This grown up talk. This we doing it old school. So if you ask me why I'm in the dark, that's because it's grown up talk. You supposed to be laying down with me in your bed. This ain't for nobody coming from the club. This for the grown ups who in their bed. That part. So the 9 people who driving, I don't want you to crash. I need folks who in their bed. Let's talk some grown up talk. What's up? What's going on with your love life? What kind of women you love? What kind of men you love? What you know what I'm saying? Grown up talk. You feel me? What kind of women you hate? What's the first person that broke your heart? What's the craziest place you ever made love? I'm gonna start off with me. I guess I'll put information out there. The craziest place I ever had sex, and it's been a couple, so I'm gonna just name one. Is my little brother was driving one time, and I was in the back seat as he was just driving around, and me and the little chick. And now that's not that crazy, but it's crazy because it was just his profession ended up being he a police now, and I find it so funny because like it's just I just find that funny. He a cop and shit, and like the nigga was riding around, and I was knocking a chick down in the back seat. Oh great, got 9 bitches out of here. Out that part. So we still having a grown up chat. You did, and then I say like the most. If I had to pick a stationary place, she say, "Oh goodness." That part, boo. Hey, holla at me. I say, outside of that though, if I was to think about it, I don't know, cause it's like I done did it all. Like nigga, I did it on the beach. It was scary doing it on the beach. That shit is not sexy like how people try to make like having sex on the beach. Not in South Florida, because they got these little look. I don't know if them shits is crabs, but these shits that be running across the sand at night, and them bitches run faster than the bitch. And then seagulls be out there at night and shit. Man, play, and then you be a nervous wreck because you don't want to get caught, because then that's like some indecent, like exposures type shit. So it was, I mean, it was. I did it in the kitchen at my man's parent house while they were down the hall. That's listen, that's not okay. So listen, I'm gonna tell you a funny story then. So when I took my ex girlfriend Virginia a long time ago, right? Freaking on Thanksgiving, God, y'all was thugging, y'all adventurous. Okay, watch this. Listen, so me and my ex, you know the old people carpet, you know black people got them little plastic little shits back in the days that they lay on the rug, and then that shit be squeaky and shit. So my dumb ass Comic View used to come on BET at 10 o'clock. I'll never forget this shit. So it's like throwback, right? So, boom. I don't went to her crib. I got on my brand new chucks like a jackass. I should have just with some soft ass shot and rode my bicycle over there. So I already done took a Virginia before. This like our third time having sex, right? So I was about to have sex. She took forever. Instead of letting me through the damn window, like, she wanna let me through the front door. You feel me? She talking all that big bold shit like this and that and that. So long story short, goddamn, I go to walk across the little plastic shit. That shit, yeah. I say, fuck. I'm trying to creep and that shit squeaking. So big, I'll never forget her grandma said, I ain't gonna, well, I say her name because I ain't seen her yet. She don't remember me. Her name was Portia. So her grandma said, Portia, who that is? This and that and the third, this and that and the third. I swear to God, the girl didn't know how to lie for shit. She said, I ain't tell him to come. I said, what the fuck? I'm looking at this bitch as we in her room. So I'm trying to sneak out. So I sneaked to the living room as far as I made it, and I hid behind the couch. So, boom, she still, I'm talking about straight up snitching. So granddaddy finally get up. That's what I didn't want to get up. So because she lived with her grandparents. So freaking granddaddy get up. Goddamn, granddaddy said, all right. That nigga, I heard a shotgun call. He said, if I gotta find a nigga gonna die. So that when I came up from my couch, I said, sir, I would never disrespect y'all house. She told me it was okay. I put it all on her because at this point, you snitched on me. I ain't got no choice. And so, bitch, that was that. But that way back. That's throwback. And then another time, the craziest thing for me, matter of fact, I don't want to overtalk it. I want to keep this an audience thing. Ha ha, yeah. So, okay, so you did it at your man crib at this and that. And then what's like, you ever had something like that at your people house? Or something like that? Give me another one, because we all got like multiple ones though. You feel me? We all got some crazy ones. I'm going to give you another one that's even more crazy than that. You feel me? Matter of fact, I'm going to start off with mine then. I had an ex-girlfriend with like 12 brothers. I kid you not. All brothers. All big niggas. All gangster niggas. She had probably one more sister. And she was bumping 1,000. Matter of fact, it's a funny story. It's a riot one time happened by me and my ex for her saving me from getting jumped by her brothers. You feel me? Cause these niggas is all goons. So she convinced me like an idiot with all these gangster niggas, mind you. So she convinced me, female, she got her own room, right? So boom, I come to her room. We getting it in. Fucking her mama done just randomly like open the damn door, right? So my ex-girlfriend, this is back in the day when, she a little heavy set, whatever. So, boom, I'm a slim nigga. So, boom, I hide up under her. I like literally hide up under her. And so her mama said, give me the remote, because her mama came in the room for the remote. And so I ain't gonna say her nickname, whatever, but let's just say her nickname, let's make up a nickname. Let's say Star. So she say, Star, give me the remote. So freaking my ex can't reach for the remote because it's gonna make the covers come off of me, because I'm doing good. I'm literally laying up under her. So when she did reach for it, I don't know what her mama say. Her mama say, girl, if you got a nigga in my shit. And so she said, I know you ain't got a nigga in my shit. And so at this point, I'm tapping my ass like, say something, bitch. Like, say no. She don't say nothing. This bitch is a nervous wreck. So I say, hi, Mel. I said, mind you, her mama knew who I was through word of mouth and through me calling over the phone, but her mama never seen me, none of that. But she knew I was her boyfriend. So she said, oh, you Chris? I said, yes, Mel. She said, how would you feel if I woke mind you, her brother, this nigga was like, I can't even describe this nigga. This nigga was the first Kimbo before it was a Kimbo. She said, how would you feel if I wake my son up to kick your ass up out this house. I said that'll be messed up. It wasn't no playing tough guy. It wasn't no nothing. I know I couldn't beat this nigga on a one-on-one, let alone all the other brothers this bitch had. So she lived in a two-story. So I literally contemplated jumping out the second story. That's how nervous I was. And so I end up just, her mama said, I'm gonna give you 10 seconds to get the hell up out of here. So mind you, I just threw my shorts on. I left my boxers and all that. And the crazy part is my boxers, I don't know if you remember airbrush, when airbrush used to be popular. I had airbrush on my boxers, and my boxers was me and another female name. Another female name. So she was stuck with me and my ex-girlfriend Tamika. Fucking oh my, it was just crazy, dog. And I never forget jumping on my bicycle, and I kept feeling, because I left my bicycle behind the house. I thought a nigga was gonna clothesline me on the way out. Every car that came down the street, I was scared. That was crazy. Oh my gosh, I just remember a crazy one. I was at my man's parent house when I was 19, and I went on to him while he was on the game, and he forgot to mute his mic. And wait a minute, what you mean mic? And how did they hear that? You gotta explain this to me. Now I know PS4 and all that got like a mic, a headset, but explain what you mean like a mic. Like how did they hear you on a mic? Why would his parents be? You gotta drop that on me, boy. I gotta know what that's about. And I went on to him while he was on the game, and he forgot to mute his mic. Like he was wearing headphones, he just took them off without moving. Hold on, I gotta reread this. Oh my gosh, I just remember the crazy one. I was at my man's parents' house when I was 19, and I went on to him while he was on the game, and he forgot to mute his mic, and they. So you mean his friends heard everything? Oh, okay. That's tight work. That's great. And I'll say one last one, and then we're gonna get on some more grown-up topics. So this one ain't no child story. This one is the parents part is oh yeah, I get that. Okay, I feel you on that. I had one, boy. I'm gonna tell a crazy. I actually wrote a song about this. I got it like in my videos part. And so I was 19, right? And so I was working at Church's Chicken or whatever, right? So freaking this female, I went to a party or whatever. And I'm doing my thing, making money at the party or whatever, young and dumb, doing craziness, making my money or whatever. And so I end up dancing. I always knew how to dance. So I danced on this female the whole night. We locked in. I just know we locked in. So she like, you need to come home with me after the party. I'm like, hell yeah. So party about to get shut down. I'm trying to hold her accountable. I'm like, what's up? Then all of a sudden she like, man, man, I just remember my nigga finna be at she wasn't from where I was from. She was from another county. So she like, I'm staying at my sister's house and my man finna be over there. So I was like, damn, man. So boom, cause I had already tried to knock it down at the party, but the nigga who was holding the party was play hating on me. He wouldn't let me knock it down in the bathroom. So her sister, swear to God, true story. Her sister come. She like, I take him. So, mind you, I swear to God, life is so good when you're young, cause this shit don't happen when you get old. I swear, niggas who young, any young niggas who listening, nigga, don't turn shit down, nigga. Enjoy your fucking life, nigga, cause you get only one, and pussy dries up when you get older. It ain't gonna be as abundant. Tell you that now, unless you paying, and I refuse to do that. But anyway, point is, so boom, her sister like, I take him. So boom, we cleared. I'm like, mind you, I seen the look she gave her sister like, girl, really? But at the same time, you just said you had a man, you can't get mad. So boom, we go to Lil Mama house, mind you, I am wasted. I wasn't no drinker back then. So I had done tried gin with orange twist. You feel what Seagram's used to have some shit called orange twist. So boom, I was just done out of there. So we go to Lil Mama crib. Lil Mama offered me some food. And I remember when you young, you just cut to the point. You ain't got time for the romancing. I'm like, man, so you know what I came to do. So boom, we go past her sister, the room she let her sister stay in. Her sister, I remember vividly seeing a nigga in the room with her sister. This must be her man that she was talking about. So then we go in her room, me and Lil Mama, and so we getting it in, right? So I'm taking through the. I'll never forget, it's raining. At the time, this was the greatest sex I ever had in my life. So boom, I passed out naked. Condom Mama did everything. God is so good. And I kid you not, God is so good. Freaking, I could see the red in my eyes. You know how, like, if you looking in the sun and you got your eyes closed, you can see the blood in your eyes. This happens out of, like, hours don't pass. So kind of find, mind you, she told me, she said my baby daddy, because I asked her, I swear to God, okay, let me back up real quick. Before we even go to her room, even though I was told, I asked the right questions. I said, who do you live with? She said, this is my shit. I said, okay, your nigga don't got no key, do it? She said, no, he don't. She said, my baby daddy got my baby right now. He coming to drop my baby off in the morning. I say, cool. I'm going to be gone by the morning. Shit, I got to be to work by 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock. So I'm going to be catch the first city bus gone. So then, okay, now I haven't said that, got that out the way. Baby daddy don't got no key, and he not coming into the morning. So, boom, lights come on in the room. My eyes is closed. Take me some time to process. Mind you, this is how God is so good. Cause if he was an American nigga, I would have been dead probably. He would have shot the shit out of both of them. He was from the islands. So the nigga end up down. So my eyes finally done creaked open. And I see a nigga, I kid you not, dog. This shit, I can have about it because I hope I save a nigga life. Now, this I won't suggest to no young niggas. I say don't turn that down, but certain things you gotta let it go. So this nigga got his head between his hand. He got braids, cornrows straight back, and he crying. So I tapped this bitch. I kid you fucking not. Like, I remember I just made my mouth to where she could read my lips. Who is this nigga? And I never forget. She did this same response back, and her response back was, "Oh, I'm 19." That's why I told me a story about when you was 19. So I'm 19. She probably like 25, 26. You feel me? So she well in her 20s. This nigga well in his 20s, possibly even 30. And I'm just a jit. So I'm like, what the fuck this bitch got me in? So, boom, I'm playing like I'm asleep. I got my chain on the floor. This when I used to believe in jury and all that. That's why I ain't bought no jury since.